People say I'm lucky. It all began in a plane crash 30 years ago. 106 lives ending in a single heartbeat. Not a soul survived. Except me.
Ansel Adams?
He shot the American West. Timeless, classic photographs of Yosemite, El Capitan, moonrise over something or other. This is definitely in that league. It's that good.
Well, right now his electroneuromagnetic hardwiring is stunned.
Is he going to be okay?
Well, he might wake up in a couple of days, and he might never wake up. And if he does wake up, you have to ask yourself, who will he be and what will he know? He could come out of this a complete blank, his whole life like it never happened, or he could be fine. A little crispy around the edges, but, hey, nice snapshot. Hope it was worth the snap and the tickle.
I'm here. It's going to be okay.
By the way, we need to know the next of kin. There's a few procedures we need authorized.
His brother, Eric Vandenberg.
And how do I get in touch with him?
No one knows where he is.
I really appreciate this, Mr. Adcock. It means more than I can say.
Please, Arthur Vandenberg, son. Happy to oblige.
Well, I know it's a big risk.
I've been retired from the FAA, what, 10 years? What do you think they're going to do, fire me?
I take away your pension.
I got rich taking bribes off lobbyists. Besides, I never agreed with the board's determination. I know if I lost my mother and my sister in a plane crash, I'd sure as hell like to find out what really happened.
So you don't think it's mechanical failure?
In my opinion, and I have no hard evidence, so you'll have to call it informed intuition, the cause of the crash of Flight 797 was not mechanical error. Another thing, the black box flight data recorder was never found. No trace, no fragments, nothing. I think the black box was in fact found. And I think they didn't want anyone to know the real cause of the crash and who was responsible. And I think they also buried the black box where nobody would ever find it.
Who would do that? Why?
Beats me, but wouldn't it be interesting to find out?
So if it wasn't mechanical failure, what? Pilot error?
Well, witnesses on the ground reported seeing a flash and hearing an explosion just before the plane went down. The board said it was engine flameout. Here's a list of all the passengers on board that night. Now, your brother was the sole survivor of that crash, but he wasn't sole survivor of that flight.
What do you mean by that?
Harry Dean, Andrew Robertson, Arlene Klein, her 2 children. 5 people chose not to get on board that plane. They had a foreboding, a bad feeling, a hunch. It happens.
Maybe one of them had more than a hunch. Security back then was pretty lax, wasn't it? Somebody checks their bags, doesn't get on the plane. One of the bags has a bomb in it. Blows the plane out of the sky.
Well, this is interesting. Supposedly these people are the ones interviewed after the crash.
Oh, I'd love to read those interviews.
So would I. I never laid eyes on them before. Nobody seemed to know where they are, if they ever existed.
Who conducted the interviews?
Wilford. Lansdale Wilford. No organization given, just U.S. government. You know him?
No, why would I? Look, CJ, thanks for your help.
Okay, my pleasure.
Right.
See you later. I'll keep looking.
How the hell do I get out of here?
Straight ahead. Take a left.
Thanks.
still in a coma.
His eyes are open.
An involuntary response doesn't indicate the return of consciousness.
Who are you?
Dr. Vale.
Lola.
Sorry.
You sent me an email about him?
It must have been someone in hospital administration.
How long's he been out?
He's been in a coma since the accident.
So what's the prognosis?
We don't really know. It's day to day. We're just waiting. Well, I'll leave you alone with your brother.
How did you know he was my brother?
Family resemblance is obvious.
Hey, man. Hit by lightning. Is there anything that hasn't happened to you? You know, strange things have been happening to me, too. It's like your luck is rubbed off or something. I don't know, maybe it's just contagious. Hey, Chance. Chance. It's a good name for you.